All right, so I haven't done one of these political rants in a long time. As you all know, I used to be pretty deeply involved in politics um, under Trump's first administration. Had my fair share of battles online, debates, arguments, whatever that might be. But I'm gonna let my ideas, my debates, my beliefs either win in a debate or not. But the thing is, the difference between us conservatives and those on the left, liberals, is we're willing to debate. We're willing to argue. We'll debate our points. Probably sometimes too much, but that's just how we are. We're passionate. That's what we believe in. But the one thing we don't like is to censor, to uh, silence voices or anything like that. We'll just debate you. You know, that's sort of what Charlie Kirk was all about. That's something that the conservative movement lacked for a very long time. I mean, Charlie Kirk inspired many people, inspired myself, probably many to speak up and say things when things needed to be said, debated. But it's come a point in time now where the whole like playing this fucking pussyfooting, especially Democrats coming out being like, oh yeah, we're not the violent ones. You guys are fucking cowards. Cowards is what you are. For the last fucking 8 years, you've sided with Antifa, the anti-fascists, because oh yeah, it was fucking convenient. It's like, oh yeah, look at that, we can get a bunch of young fucking stupid progressives to cause a bunch of chaos in the streets, and it might inspire people to vote for us. That's all it was. All it was votes. You saw it as your youth speaking out and acting like the civil rights movement and all that other bullshit, like actual stuff that people fought for. Nowadays, you got all these fucking retards. Yeah, I'm gonna call a bunch of fucking retards is what you are. People on the left, you're toxic. There's a lot of you that I'm not even friends with certain people because of my belief system, who I voted for, this or that. But the funny thing is I've always been a debater. I've always debated, and I've always been friends with liberals. Always willing to debate it, talk about it, because that's just who I am. I like talking. I think it's good to do that. We don't always have to agree. Nobody has to. If we all fucking agreed on everything, it'd be a pretty boring fucking world, in my opinion. So you got to have those dissenting views. You've got to have that fucking debates. You've got to have those arguments. But the thing is that the left over the last fucking decade haven't been capable of doing is having a debate, an honest debate about certain things going on that us conservatives like to point out. And anytime we try to bring that up, we're racist, bigoted, all these fucking bullshit that they don't even want to debate it because they find it offensive, they find it this. So then what they do, instead of actually debating it, what they do is they just label you a Nazi, a fascist. And then what they do is they get their little band of progressive fucking losers to try to ruin your life. They will try to ruin your life. That's what they do. They're losers. They can't stand on any principle of any. They have no values. Half of them, if it came down to it being a parent or having kids, they choose to kill the kid. That's what most of them do anyways. They're a bunch of cowards. They hate the fucking family tradition. They just want to hate on everybody, blame everyone else for the shit going on, all the hard times in life. Couldn't possibly be the decisions they made. It must be someone else's fault. That's the whole progressive mindset. They've created a victim mentality, and that what we're seeing now today is the culmination of all that bullshit that they put in these fucking kids' heads for the last fucking decade about how, oh yeah, conservatives, Republicans, they're fascists, they're racist, they're bigots, they're this, they're that. No, we can't hear anything they have to say. We're going to silence them. We're going to label them a bunch of shit. And then we're going to tell all these young people as they grow up, oh, you're fighting against fascism. Remember what all those people did to fight back against Hitler. What do you think's going to fucking happen when you keep throwing around the fucking word fascist and Nazi and Hitler and all this bullshit to fucking kids that, I hate to say it, are fucking unstable? What do you think's going to fucking happen? You get a bunch of fucking deranged retards walking around, aged fucking 18 to 26 or whatever, that fucking are literally retarded. like the dumbest fucking people. You can't even debate them. You even try to fucking talk about microaggression, whatever the fuck it is. They're triggered. They gotta fucking have a meltdown. They need to go in a fucking safe space, whatever the fuck it is. They can't handle it. We've placated all that bullshit for the last 10 years, not understanding that we just ignored the fucking problem. And what you did is you created a bunch of fucking false realities to a lot of fucking people that when they finally get to the fucking real world, then fucking reality hits the fucking, as they say, the rubber meets the road. A lot of these fucking people freak the fuck out. And you want to know what they do? They just go and watch the news. Oh, what's the cause of all my problems? Oh, it's the white nationalists. It's racism. It's this. It's that. Oh, that's what's the cause of all my fucking problems. Holy shit. Yeah, that's how you create a bunch of radical fucking lunatics that think that you can cut off your fucking dick and that makes you a woman. That's the type of fucking society we're in nowadays. And we're all fucking sitting here fucking just pussyfooting around the fucking issues when half it's the fucking white liberal women in this fucking country that have driven us down a fucking goddamn fucking dark pit of just disgust. They're all fucking maniacs. They all think with their feelings. They don't think with logic. That's the issue. A lot of the fucking problems is we don't think with logic, we think with feelings. That's what we've been doing the last fucking 10 years, making a bunch of fucking uptight fucking triggered, unhinged fucking people walking around in society, and we're all just supposed to fucking placate and, oh, don't be mean, don't be this. No, maybe we should be like, oh yeah, that person doesn't seem like they got a fucking, they seem a little crazy. Maybe we should, not placate this. But no, liberals wanted to because they're losing fucking votes everywhere. All their minority voters are finally fucking realizing they're a fucking scam. And they've been a fucking bunch of fucking scam artists. They're the biggest fucking jokes. Liberals. I grew up a fucking liberal out of high school. I'm glad I'm not one anymore. They're a bunch of fucking moronic people that literally care about feelings over logic. And then what they'll do is they'll go and cite all the fucking specific websites that are all fucking conveniently ran by liberals. So, oh yeah, flow of information, if it's dictated and controlled by a specific party, that information is going to be pretty biased. But yeah, all those institutions haven't been for the last fucking 10 years, been programming people to fucking hate America, hate white men, hate anything that any of your problems in the world is because of the white man or capitalism or whatever it might be. All the systems that you use on a day-to-day basis that you benefit from, Oh yeah, but that's the fucked up part about this whole fucking thing going on. Charlie Kirk was a moderate, like literally a moderate, but no, he was still labeled a Nazi, a fucking fascist, a racist. You can't even bring up arguments about, oh, why is crime very high in this area? Oh, you're a racist for bringing any of that stuff up. You cannot cite anything without being labeled a racist or a bigot or whatever the fuck it might be. And you want to know what? Charlie Kirk's death is, the people responsible for this is the Democrats. And they're all going to prance around here with their little media tours being like, oh, we've got to tone down the rhetoric. We've got to tone down the rhetoric. Well, you've been calling people like myself a fucking Nazi for the last fucking 10 years. And pretty much another half the fucking country you've been calling a fucking Nazi, a fascist, a racist, all this shit. Because they just want to question, debate, have discussions on, hey, yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Let's talk about it. No talking. No, we just got to take what you say at face fucking value. The same fucking people that tell us that a man can be a woman and that, oh yeah, if you get your COVID vaccine, you won't get COVID. Fuck you, Democrats. You guys are fucking losers. I'm so sick of this fucking placating your fucking bullshit. You guys don't like us. You never have. You play this whole fucking game where you want to work with us. No. You give it a fucking break. You're just as bad as the fucking shit you accuse us Republicans doing. And don't even get me started. Republicans filled with a bunch of fucking cowards. The party's controlled by a bunch of cowards. And none of them took any of our pleas seriously over the last fucking 10 years. About, yeah, maybe we should do something about the political violence on the far left. But nope. Did nothing. Just the spineless cowards that have the GOP, and they wouldn't even be a party if it weren't for Trump. I mean, they were a party fucking dead. Just dead. Fucking Mitt Romney guy's a fucking joke. But hey, yeah, GOP just continuing, no spine. They'll just fucking bend their knees to the Democrats. They'll just keep cowering because they're cowards. And this is what happens when you don't listen to the fucking new age conservatives, the ones like Charlie Kirk that tried to talk about all these issues going. He just wanted to debate them, to talk about them, to bring them out, to bring them to the public view, to have people actually then go and do the research themselves, to be like, yeah, man, something is going on. But nope, censorship. That's all the fucking left knows. That's all they tried to do when Twitter was controlled and ran by those fucking loon bats, where they constantly promoted political violence, killing fucking conservatives and all this bullshit. This fucking Twitter safety, being in on it, all that bullshit. There's so much shit that people forget that happened in 2016. And all the people like myself, many of the other pundits that are now big and the voices of the conservative movement, they all started out same way I did. We all fucking just believed Trump, and the whole thing is they killed one of the moderates. Like the guy that literally just wants to debate people. Yeah, let's fucking assassinate the guy that just likes debating. You're all a bunch of fucking cowards, Democrats. Don't try to play like you're gonna, oh yeah, no, yeah, we want to be here. No, fuck you guys. You guys hate America. You've hated America. You fucking can't get over goddamn slavery, something that none of us even fucking had any involvement in. None of us are descendants, this or that. We all fucking get fucked on a day-to-day basis by the system. But yeah, oh nope. Somehow my white skin means I get less bullshit that I got to deal with on a day-to-day basis. No, we all deal with the bullshit. It's all a bunch of charade. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Democrats have nothing to offer the world except identity politics and putting everybody in a fucking box and making sure we all got to think the same. Group thought. That's all fucking Democrats want. Group thought. They want us all to fucking think the same, and they want to just label anybody that dissents from that viewpoint as a fucking fascist and a racist and a bigot. Well, you want to know what fucking happens when you do that? You get crazy fucking people who believe it. So why don't you Democrats start being so lazy? You won't even debate the fucking views, the actual things in your own fucking communities, your own party that you don't want to talk about. Well, now's the time to fucking talk about it. Because you guys are fucking lunatics. And I'm done this placating bullshit. You all fucking, at the end of the day, would 99% of the time walk over each and every one of us conservative bleeding on the side of the road if you knew that we voted for Trump. So fuck you guys. Fuck the little fucking sympathy bullshit you're trying to pull. You guys all created this fucking beast. You've been labeling us all racist, fascist, and all this other bullshit the last 10 years. Fuck you guys. This is on you.